So the next thing is just cytokines clinical uses. Um, and I want to do both of these in one video. So this is going to focus mainly on good ways to remember everything. Um, Everyone has their own way. I'll just show you either my way or a way that I think is pretty good. Some of them that aren't highlighted, they're not highlighted because you're going to see it so often, there's no way you're going to forget it. Good examples are denosumab, adalimumab, rituximab. I guess that's highlighted, so that makes me a liar. But anyway, granulocyte, colony stimulating factor, fantastic. Filgrastim, sargromostim, they have it right here. Perfect. Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing either here for thrombopoietin. Now interleukin 2, all these leukin. I always think of it as all these leukins, because that's kind of what it sounds like, all these leukin. And so when you have a whole bunch of something, kind of like when you start having sequels, well, it always starts with number 2, and then they make a number 3 and a number 4. Think of movies like The Thin Man or Police Academy or movies like that. Someone told me that they think of all these leukin as Aldi leukin, kind of like the store, the Aldi store, where they always have second-hand or second-best things. It's a weird store. Interferons, you always see them in your hepatitis. Interferon beta, huge for multiple sclerosis. This is the biggest thing on this page out of all of these things here. Interferon beta, multiple sclerosis. And we've already seen a million times the effect of interferon gamma on chronic granulomatous disease. Okay, alemtuzumab, CLL, alemtuzumab, fantastic. Another cool way of remembering that it's CD52 is what I did. Amtuzumab, A is 1, M is 13, 1 plus 1 plus 3 is 5. 5-2, Zumab, boom, CD52. This is one I'm, to quote Q, now this I'm particularly proud of. Bevacizumab, sounds like bevacizumab, kind of Vaci, Vegef, kind of similar. That's how I remember it. Rituximab you're going to see all the time. Trastuzumab you're going to see all the time. Just say Trasther. Okay. Adalimumab, you'll see it all the time. Eculizumab, I think of it as eculizumab because once you have your C5 starting, well, the membrane attack complex goes nuts and it goes C5, C6, C7, C8, C9. No way to start it, to stop it. I think of natalizumab. I just have this memorized as Crohn's disease, for better or for worse. Ustekinumab, who's the guymumab? Think of a lineup, right? Where you have person 1, person 2, person 3, and they're all in a lineup, and you're kind of looking at who's the guilty person. Kind of like the cover of that movie, The Usual Suspects. Well, 1, 2, 2, 3. You can think of it like this. You look at patient 1, nah, it's not them. You look at patient 2, nah, that's not them. You look at patient 2 again, nah, that's not them. You go to patient 3. Kind of, it goes through this lineup, this 1 to 2 to 3. That's how I remember it. Abciximab. They do this weird thing here. ABCs use a 1, 2, 3. I mean, 6 literally sounds like 6. And this is 2, 3, A. 2 times 3, 6. Abciximab. Boom. Cannot be easier. Denosumab against the rank ligand. It's against the ligand. It's against the ligand. They're going to test you on this so many times. They're going to try and trip you up. They're going to say it's against rank. It's against the ligand. And my favorite, omalizumab, against IgE. Because if you've seen the Aristocats, you know that it's O'Malley, the alley cat. Okay. And palivizumab, you see a whole bunch, and you see it in your sketchy micro also. So you're going to see that more than once. So hopefully that's been a few ways to remember these things. And best of luck with memorizing the rest.